Hello and
Hello.
Fucking cunt. Fucking cunt. Hello.
Welcome to
Episode
number
9
Through the Groove.
of Through the Groove. Yeah, episode number 9 of Through the Groove. Welcome.
That was fucking awkward.
That was fucking awkward. Yeah, welcome to episode number 9 of Through the Groove. Today, we're going to be talking about Tom Grennan, who we saw live last week in Birmingham at the O2 Academy last Tuesday, a week ago, as of filming this.
Yeah.
We're going to review the gig, and then we're going to talk about what makes a good gig and whether or not Tom Grennan
Did a good gig or not.
did a good gig at Birmingham. So I'm going to ask you first, because I don't remember much of the gig, because
Why was that?
I might have drank quite a bit.
How many pints?
8, maybe 9.
9!
I think it might have been 8 or 9. It was definitely 8, potentially 9.
Up.
So what did you make of the gig? What did you take away from Tom Grennan?
That his fucking crowds like to drink, son.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious.
when you don't really get to watch the support act because you're 10 deep at the bar trying to get a bloody O2 priority 2 for 1 pint.
And they didn't even have
That
it.
should have cost a £5.
And they didn't have it.
So we ended up buying 4 pints for 21 quid. We're not good at math and logic,
No.
but, you know, when you queue for 10, 15 minutes, you know, you've got to walk away with 4 pints. It's just how it goes.
Yeah, I think that was like the start of the night was kind of tainted by that. I wouldn't say that's Tom Grennan's fault, obviously not. It's the O2 Academy for not setting up. The queue at the bar was insane.
They should sack
It took nearly
draft
an hour.
off.
It took nearly an hour to get a drink.
They should sack draft off
a bit much.
and just have cans. And yeah. Anyway, we're not here to talk about
So already a downvote on the O2 Academy and its organisation there. But anyway, regardless of that, when Tom Grennan came on stage, what did you make of it? What do you think? When we had that 2-pint cup in our hands and
he finally came on. I really like the fact that he came on straight away on his own. Did Sweet Hallelujah.
Yeah, nice acoustic, yeah.
And then was joined by his band. Thought that was cool. And then, you know, the party really kicked off. It started off really somber. Whereas normally when the gigs go in, the lights go down, everyone comes on and they're ready to rock, they're ready to roar. And he came on and
started slow.
Yeah, and that was nice.
Yeah.
And I feel like that definitely put me back at peace because I couldn't get my fucking 2 for 1 pint.
Still holding on to that rage. Yeah, I agree. I think it was nice for him to come on and start slow, rather than come on and just burst onto the scene. It also puts the main thing about Tom Grennan at the forefront, which are his vocals. So it's like, here are his vocals, and then let's get into the party. Because
his vocals are what makes him so interesting. I really liked Sweet Hallelujah because it was stripped back. His song Something in the Water, which was what we originally started liking him. It's because of his vocals and how he sings. And sometimes he just needs to take that step back and stop bouncing around the stage like a bouncy ball and trying to get every inch. Like, it's good and it's very entertaining and it's very, but you need to kind of hone some things back because, mate, he can hold a note.
You can, yeah. And I think...
And it's just like, wow. He needs to get that balance right to kind of make him even better.
Yeah, I think he's almost selling himself short a little bit with the overproduction of the backing band behind him. I think it's too much sometimes.
Yeah.
And it's a shame because some of the songs are like lyrically well written. He's got a great voice. Yeah. But it's all kind of getting put to the wayside by these really high energy...
It's like... So you've got Cortinas. And obviously where I'm going with this, you go to a Cortinas gig and it's the same every time because actually everyone just wants to get a beer down them, go oi, 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 and jump around and, you know, let off some angst. Like, are we going to see Tom Grennan to enjoy his gig, or are we going to have a beerio and have a taz around with our mates?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think that's where you've got to be careful because he's got something really good going, but he could kind of start drawing that kind of like, not hooliganish, but kind of...
It's kind... I know what you mean. It's kind of one way or the other.
Yeah, it's like with the vaccines, it's the same. It's kind of...
And but like you said with the Cortinas and the vaccines, it's consistent hooligan music.
Yeah.
With Tom Grennan, it's like he starts off with Hallelujah, really nice and soft, and then was it going to Royal Highness, is it?
Yeah.
Which is high energy. You got those kind of hooligan ones like in the middle, which are like really juxtaposed with the soft, more stripped back version of Tom Grennan.
Yeah.
And there's like, I feel like there's not a theme to the entire gig.
It's like at the end, you go, all goes wrong, little by little, and something in the water. So actually, the tone suddenly for the encore goes right down to just like chill and listen to me, and that's when he was at his best, like that end of the gig, like where you heard him more, where you felt his music, where you understood him, and
but the middle part was completely different.
It was a massive party, which is nothing wrong with it. I love a good party, but where are you going with this?
Yeah, which way is it going to go?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think he might, like I said, he might be selling himself short if he goes the hooliganism route. Like
I feel like I like saying hooliganism.
It's hooligan music though. It is kind of like, oh, let's have a party, let's get a bit rowdy. Whereas when he does his softer stuff, it's like, oh, there's some real substance behind his work here.
Yeah.
Whereas with like Royal Highness and stuff like that, the substance isn't really there.
When he's belting it out, you can tell he fucking means every single...
yeah. This is interesting because I haven't really thought about it.
Yeah.
This much in depth.
We were like, oh, what can we actually say about it? I really love the gig. I really enjoyed the gig. But now I'm like, what are you going to do next when you come back?
Yeah.
Like, are you going to take a break? Or
like I said, I think it hinges on what he does next, which direction he decides to take his music. I really hope he goes down the more artistic kind of route.
I think it's finding that lovely middle ground.
I think he needs to find it. I think what he's got is he's got two very different ends.
It's a bit like Slaves on their last album. The last two albums have been very...
found it.
And then this time there's a bit more of an art behind it.
Yeah.
You've still got that same kind of enjoyment and like rowdiness and...
high energy.
Yeah, but it's in a more constructed way.
Yeah, yeah.
And I think that's what you need to do. You need to build it up to drop it down, to build it up to drop it down, to build it up to kind of plateau a bit, and to whack it back off again.
Yeah.
Because when he goes off, he goes off. Yeah. I mean, you could see it even like, being crowd surfed and being able to maintain his like energy, vocals, well done.
But it's like...
loved that.
Yeah, but it's like...
And he loves being with the crowd, and that's how he shows his like thanks and appreciation. So he gives the fans what they want.
But he's got like two different performing styles, and they're very far apart. One is like super high energy. I'm Tom Grennan, let's go. And then...
Tom Grennan!
And then in the next song, it's like really slowed down, and you really hear his vocals.
And it's like, I'm Tom Grennan.
Yeah, and it's such a jarring change sometimes that it's kind of difficult to get into the gig a bit more. I just do think like the problems with the album translate into the live shows. I think it's just inconsistent a little bit. The themes are inconsistent. I don't know why. I felt like it was better at a festival, because I think at a festival his sets are more concentrated and they are a lot of high energy in the front end at a festival.
And then it's bookended by
slow.
Yeah,
whereas this kind of...
which is kind of what he did. It came on slow, ended slow. Really enjoyed it though. So what makes a good gig for you?
Yeah, so what makes a good gig? And do we think that this fits in that category?
Good gig for me is a strong finish.
Strong finish.
Nice interaction with the crowd.
Yeah. So
that makes it special.
So
not over churned out, because I've been to some gigs where literally you can predict it because they get a little niche thing and they do it every single time, what I mean? Like whether it be the way they walk onto the stage or
stage presence, basically. So good stage presence in terms of interacting with the crowd and being a part of the music. What else?
If it's good enough, I'll be singing it the next day. I'll wake up and I'll be singing it, or I'll want to listen to it again. Like, it'll make me addicted to that music again.
Yeah.
Because sometimes, some gigs, I can go ages without listening to the music and I'll go, shit, say I'm going to go see Killers.
Yeah.
I'm going to see the Killers. I ain't listened to them in ages. Listen to the Killers, think, shit, the Killers are sick, want to listen to them all over again. Like, I want to be able to go home and put that album on, listen to it all the way home, because that set wasn't enough.
So it burrowing it into your head, like...
Yeah.
And do you think that comes down to song selection?
I think so.
depending on how much material an artist has got.
Because you could be like, oh my God. I mean, I know he's only got the few EPs in the one album, but you could be like, they didn't play this song, they didn't play that song, that song was sick. Like, you can really differentiate it.
Okay.
I mean, I think for me, like, I really like this album, but I don't know this album as well, as I wouldn't really be able to tell you song titles unless they've been singles, because I haven't sit down and book read it like start to finish like I have with some albums.
Yeah. Okay, so we've got strong finish in this, what makes a good gig, or criteria. Strong finish, good stage presence, sticks in your head the next day. We need a fourth. What could be a fourth one? I feel like there's something else.
Something that makes it memorable. Like, like when we saw the National Latitude and everything went quiet and the whole crowd sang in that field. Like,
fucking hell, yeah.
That makes that gig good because I can remember it. That was 4 years ago. I can remember it.
Remember that feeling, like just thinking back gives you goosebumps.
Yeah.
It's like literally it wasn't mic'd, it wasn't amped, was it? It was just acoustic guitar.
Even like
not plugged into the speakers.
Yeah. Oh. Even little silly things like when we saw the Black Keys and those little 8-year-old girls knew every single word to the Black Keys. Yeah. Like something like that makes it memorable. So out of the four. So strong finish. It was a medium finish. Yeah, it was a medium finish. Something in the Water. I love it. It's going to be good. It needed something with a bit more of a punch. Like if you would have left Royal Highness until
the last one,
and then came straight on with Sober or something like that. Like, I don't know.
Because he did something in the Water at Reading.
Yeah.
No, Isle of Wight. Like middle set.
Yeah.
Middle of the set, he did that. And I think it worked better because you could like, oh my God, this is Tom Grennan, he's amazing.
Yeah.
And then it goes into something higher end. Rather than ending on that.
I mean, but it was nice because it did kind of round out the gig. It was like, good night, that's it. It kind of...
Yeah. I just feel
fades it out.
Yeah, I feel like sometimes though you're better off with a high energy finish.
I think because his set was so high energy to end on something that didn't make sense.
But yeah, so medium finish.
A solid 8 out of 10 because his vocals were great.
Stage presence.
A fucking 10, mate.
It was a good stage presence.
Amazing.
Good stage, interacting with the crowd surfing.
Even his like movements, like he's dead passionate. Even he was standing like this on stage.
Yeah, he's got a lot more presence than some people that we've seen.
Yeah. I mean,
and he's only been doing this a short amount of time.
He's 23.
Realistically. Yeah, he's not first album, and he's already like owning that stage and making his presence known.
I think it goes hand in hand with his personality. Like he gets a lot going on Instagram,
bit of a yobbo,
but it works for him, and that's why I think your high energy suits his personality a bit more from what he shows us on social media.
Songs get stuck in your head the next day. Well, I know I've been humming it for the past week. They're just catchy. I know we've kind of been quite critical of it, but all
it
round,
was a great gig.
It is a good gig. It gets in your head and it's got stuck in my head.
And the thing is, if you're going to go, like we said earlier, if you're going to go down the... I think I put on Twitter, like, can't wait to have a few jars with my mates at Tom Grennan.
Yeah.
That's what it was. It was, if this was happening every Friday night and I could go down the academy and get a few points on the go... You know, you're in for a good night with Tom Grennan, like hands down.
And then finally, fourth one, memorable moment. Was there like a moment that was memorable that stuck in your head?
Not being able to get my pints.
Yeah, but that's the thing we got.
No, I mean his crowd surfing was pretty entertaining.
Yeah. But it's not something we haven't seen people do before. It's not like
and the things that he has done, he's done before. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like do.
Yeah,
he does that every time.
Yeah.
And he held the note, but that wasn't that memorable. Like it was memorable. It was fucking insane. But we saw his live lounge. Yeah. He did it on the live lounge.
It wasn't that kind of the National going acoustic.
Yeah.
There wasn't a moment in the crowd where there wasn't a memorable moment in the crowd produced by the music.
For us, I'm sure Tom fucking loved it, but I'd be interested to know how he can know it's a good gig from what city was the best. Because, you know, they go, oh, you've been the best on tour. Have we, though? Have we been the best crowd?
Do you say that every time?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so I don't think there was a super memorable moment. It's like Slaves at Reading when they got the guy who dressed up in a manta ray bin bag on stage. Like, that's mental. Or they got
like... And they got the group of people doing the cut and run.
Yeah, exactly. That's a memorable moment. And they have a lot of banter with the crowd that isn't scripted.
Yeah.
I feel like with Tom Grennan's stuff, his stage presence is good, but we've kind of got proof that it's scripted because on the set list, there's like literal like bits of chat.
Pin drop chat.
Yeah, and it's like, what is it? Does it say hooligan chant? Where is it?
do. That's got to be that. Surely to God.
Where is it? Yeah, found what I've been looking for. It's like hooligan chant with chat. It's like it's not spur of the moment things that you kind of get with Slaves.
Yeah.
It's all scripted, and it does produce a good stage presence.
Yeah, but also he did a 30-day tour or something like that. He's been touring these same tracks now for like the last couple of months. Like, surely you don't need to. You'd know when to ad lib. Like
ad lib. I know it's weird. It's weird to see that. And it's
unusual because I wouldn't. Or maybe it's just more for the band so they know that he's going to do that.
Maybe. I
mean, he might not do it, he might do it, whatever. I think his personality, he does seem quite off the cuff. And I'd like to see more of that.
Yeah.
Or
more off the cuff, a bit more natural, maybe.
Yeah.
Rather than... Because how many times have we seen him and we've found what I've been looking for? He started it with that chant.
Yeah.
You know it's coming. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't think, really, the memorable moment was quite there. So,
it'll come.
He's getting there. So, out of the four criteria...
And I think it'll come more naturally with his slower stuff.
Yeah.
Because that's what's more impressive.
Yeah.
It is
more impressive, yeah. Like, hearing the crowd sing back a slow song is much more impressive.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you mean. So, taking into consideration those four criteria, do you want to rank this out of 10? Is that what you want to do? Do you want to give it a number? Or not?
Maybe not. No. I mean, it was a good gig. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Out of the 3 times we've seen him this year, Isle of Wight, Reading... Birmingham.
Yeah, I think he's better at a festival.
Yeah.
Isle of Wight is my favourite when I saw him. For me, Isle of Wight was when he clicked for me.
I think his set at Reading was better.
I'm going to go Isle of Wight. For me.
Yeah. I mean, you really... It was
funny.
Took
me a while.
It's funny because on Tuesday night last week, I was like, so are you finally ready to see him and enjoy it this time?
It took me a while because I suffered with the same problem that a lot of people did. I think I got lost in the fact that the overproduction of it and every song sounded the same. But when you like actually listen to Tom Grennan and what he's doing and the lyrics there and actually take note of how good his vocals are,
if there was more of that, click. If there was more of like his slower stuff on that album, I reckon it would have been more in the running for something like the Mercury Prize.
Yeah,
you know, if he would have slipped off some tracks
for some more substantial tracks, more
maybe.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I mean, you don't know what B-sides he had up his sleeve, but sometimes I think that's what happens.
But I am very excited to see where he goes next. He's got a lot of talent, and this is the first album. This is the first album. I put
that album on. I listen to every track. I don't skip any over. It's a good one. It's solid. So
yeah. So that, you want to wrap it up?
See you when I see you.
Let's wrap it up. So yeah, that was Through the Groove, episode number 9. That was our review of Tom Grennan's gig and really discussing his music a little bit.
Yeah.
That went places I didn't think it would.
No. So we haven't got another gig next. Unless we go to Miles Kane.
That might be a good one. Miles Kane. Yeah,
I'm actually off.
So yeah, thank you for watching. Like, share, subscribe, do all the usual YouTube stuff. Please subscribe as well. We're on 11 subscribers, but we know we're getting more views than we have subscribers. So if you do watch this and haven't subscribed, please just click it. It doesn't take long. Just click it.
Tell us what you think.
Yeah, and then you can follow us on Groove Through at
on the screen.
Social media stuff's here. And we will see.
If you saw Tom Grennan on tour... I spat that.
Yeah. Good question there, carry on.
If you saw Tom Grennan on this latest tour, let us know what you thought of his gigs. And if you want to see him, snap up tickets next time.
Yeah. Highly recommend it.
It's a good laugh.
Yeah. Excited to see what he does next.
Get to the bar early if you want a pint.
Early. Okay, that's it. Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bike. Good bike.
Stop saying that.
It's funny.
It's not.